Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Harold Washington College, one of the 7 city colleges of Chicago. We're so pleased to have you all here today. On behalf of city colleges, our beloved students, our incredible faculty and staff, our Board of Trustees represented here by Trustee Darrell Williams, we are so proud to be here today, to be chosen to help prepare students for the State of Illinois IT training program. I want to especially thank Governor J.B. Pritzker for his leadership, for his efforts to make college affordable and accessible for all Illinois students, and for creating pathways to many opportunities within our state of Illinois, including what we're celebrating today is high demand IT pathways. Governor Pritzker and the state legislature, and I want to point out the incredible partnership that the governor and the leadership of our state legislature, led by an incredible human being, Speaker Chris Welch. Thank you, Speaker Welch. Thank you to the state legislature and Governor Pritzker for doing something that's incredibly important for all of us to do, and that is working together to bring value to the beloved people that we care about the most, who many of are here today. It's you, our students, and our future workforce, our current workforce, because many of you are working today as you continue on with your studies. The governor, the speaker, our leadership, and including our city college's leadership, we want you to be upwardly mobile, to find your dreams and to reach your aspirations and to get the goals that you've set out for yourself. I want to thank Representative Cyril Nichols and Commissioner Kimberly Dubuclet for your longstanding support. I do have to mention, as it's worth mentioning, just the level of support that this administration has provided overall. Historic levels of MAP funding, consistent dollars to community colleges, increased resources, for mental health, a workforce equity initiative that targets our beloved Black students in our beloved Black communities. This is just a little bit of what's already going on in the state of Illinois. And Governor, I didn't want to lose the opportunity to say thank you, because this comes down to helping support people in their lives in real, meaningful, deep, profound ways that delivers a return in the future. I know you know this, but I needed to make sure that you and our speaker and all of our leaders understood the depth of our gratitude and our understanding of the work that's happening. I want to recognize the Illinois Department of Innovation and Technology and the Acting Director, Sanjay Gupta, for your partnership on this new program. And I want to welcome my colleagues from Lincoln Land Community College, who are pioneers in the state's IT training program and are showing the way in terms of how downstate and the city of Chicago work together, like our state leaders are working together. When the department came to us with this program, we got to work right away with the leadership here at Harold Washington College and the district team. And so, this is going to be an incredible opportunity. Classroom learning, real-world skills development, an opportunity to contribute to our state. And, we couldn't be more delighted, that our students are talented students. And, our governor and our speaker know that you all, our students, are talented, diverse, capable, and creative. You are the future. That's why we have invested in more IT career training programs, over the years. By the way, in the last 5 years, we've seen 181% growth in technology programs, 641% growth in our tech-focused continuing education programs, and 70% of these students are Black or Latinx, increasing the diversity within this field. We're working with Amazon, with Microsoft. We offer cybersecurity at all 7 colleges. We're doing this great part. We can do this in great part because we have the steady, consistent, visionary support of our leaders, led by our great governor from the state of Illinois. Please join me in giving a big welcome and thank you to Governor J.B. Pritzker.
What a kind welcome and good morning, everyone. I really love to come to Harold Washington College and, of course, to our great city colleges. Juan Salgado is a terrific leader and has been for a number of years now, and you can rely upon the fact as an elected official that when you want to invest in higher education, when you want to lift up the people of the city of Chicago, that there's no better way to do it than to invest in the city colleges of Chicago under his leadership. So thank you so much. And yeah. And I also want to shout out to the staff, because we only called this together in the last 24 hours, and the staff here really jumped on it, put it together, and made this happen. And I just really appreciate all the hard work that you put in. Thank you very much. And it's a pleasure to be here, of course, alongside our, well, relatively new Secretary of the Illinois Department of Innovation and Technology, Sanjay Gupta, for this really exciting announcement. As governor, I'm determined to make sure that every Illinoisan can access a good job. And the kind of jobs that we want to create for people are the ones that pay the bills and also support their dreams that they have for their own career trajectory and for their families. We have been working with private partners to build new opportunities all across the state, expanding access to 21st century career paths through programs like the South Central Illinois Training and Innovation Center, TCCI's new Workforce Academy in Decatur, Illinois, and our burgeoning clean energy manufacturing training network. Thanks to the Rebuild Illinois Capital Plan, our Illinois Works program sets apprentice participation goals on state infrastructure projects and invests in pre-apprentice training grants to kickstart opportunities for women, for people of color, and for veterans on their journey into a career in the trades. And I want to be clear, that's, we talk about infrastructure, don't forget broadband and bringing high-speed internet into neighborhoods all across Chicago that don't have it now and all across the state of Illinois is an important part of that infrastructure build-out. Today, I'm very excited to announce another effort in our commitment to uplift working families. We are launching an IT trainee program to build a pipeline of tech talent to meet the growing demand for skilled tech professionals and to diversify our state's tech workforce. Students in the program will be paid while they complete their training. And that training salary starts at $54,000, allowing us to attract and retain excellent workers for reliable state government jobs. We need you. This is like Uncle Sam calling on you to join the government, because we really need you. And upon completion, students who meet the program's requirements will be offered a full-time job with the State Department of Innovation and Technology. Too often, working families take on a lot of risk when it comes to betting on their continued education. And I'm proud to say, not in this case, not here. Each cohort will have the opportunity to pursue tracks in 5 high-need areas of concentration. Cybersecurity, which is a huge focus for city colleges, terrific. Networking, coding and database, end user computing, and enterprise infrastructure. And I want to take a moment to recognize the leadership of our partner institutions. Laurel Brett from Lincoln Land Community College in Springfield has joined us today. It's a 3-hour drive. I do it all the time. And I'm really grateful that you've made the trip today to be here, because you're an important partner in this endeavor, as of course is City Colleges and Juan Salgado and the leadership here at Harold Washington. This collaboration makes it possible for cohorts to enroll in both our state's capital city and, of course, our state's largest city here in Chicago. I want to thank Lincoln Land for developing this curriculum alongside our Department of Innovation and Technology, as well as city colleges for extending its reach. And I also want to thank Jason Barth and Lori Sorensen and the whole team at Do It for prioritizing this critical initiative. The first cohort kicks off in January, but interested residents can apply now through the Do It hiring portal. Again, go to, I think it's doit.illinois.gov, and you can find the hiring portal. We want you to apply for this program. If you're accepted into the program, you'll get a start date with a letter of acceptance. And rest assured, we will be expanding this program so that every quarter we'll see more and more enrollees. Whether you have a 4-year degree, a technical school training, IT coursework credits, relevant certifications, or you just work in a related field and you want to get a better job, this program has a place for you. In Illinois, we're making it clear that everyone has a place in the tech economy. And by building a strong talent pipeline, we're driving progress in our innovation sector. From creation to consumption, Illinois is paving the way in the digital economy for all of our residents. And of course, we couldn't do any of this work without partners in the Illinois legislature, leading the charge in making our state one of the most forward-thinking, equity-centric job creators in the nation. And that includes the leadership of our House Speaker, Chris Welch, and Representatives Cyril Nichols and Kim Dubaclay. I want to make sure you know that she got a promotion from being on the county commission, right, to on the Metropolitan Water Reclamation District Commission, rather, and is now a state representative. And we're really glad to have your leadership back in the State House of Representatives. So thank you for your leadership, all of the reps that are here today. And thank you for helping to create great educational and job opportunities for so many Illinoisans. And with that, it is my great pleasure and honor to introduce our Speaker of the House, Chris Welch.
Well, good afternoon, everyone. It is truly an honor to be here with all of you and to be here with our governor, great governor, J.B. Pritzker, to unveil this amazing program here today. As the governor told you, my name is Emmanuel Chris Welch, and I am Speaker of the House. And, you know, I'm really proud to be here today because one of my first positions in leadership in the House of Representatives was as chair of our House Higher Education Committee. And one of the things that I knew then and I know now is that if we're going to lift up Illinois, if we're going to continue to help Illinois prosper, if we're going to move Illinois forward, we're going to do it through our colleges and our universities. And it is such a pleasure to be here with my friend Chancellor Salgado, because when Governor Pritzker first got elected, he and I worked together on the governor's Educational Success Transition Committee. And we actually gave the governor a report as a transition committee. And we said, these are some of the things that you need to do to help move Illinois in a positive direction. And literally for the last 5 years, we have watched our governor and his team use that roadmap we gave him to really move Illinois to the forefront in this area. And I'm just so proud to be here. Can we give our governor a round of applause, please? I'm proud to be here as we launch today Do It's Information Technology Training Program. This really is an exciting program. And, you know, one of the things that I want to mention also is, you know, it truly is an honor to be Speaker of the House. Only 70 people in our state's history can say that. But I'm the first black person to be able to say it. And so, in this role, I tell folks it's an amazing position. It's a great title to have, but it's really important that we do the work. What we do in these roles is what defines us. And for me, I want to make sure everyone knows I am not apologetic about being intentional And it's extremely important that we create systems that will help drive opportunities for everyone. And that's what this program is going to do. This program is not only going to allow us to fill jobs in the IT space, but it's also going to help us recruit and retain some of the best talent for these careers. And as our governor mentioned, this program will focus on hiring and providing opportunities for diverse applicants, which is something that I have dedicated my entire career fighting for. And it's definitely something worth highlighting again here today. While our society has become more aware of the need for diverse hiring, actually putting it into practice has been relatively slow. A lot of people talk the talk, but they have to talk the talk and walk the walk. And I'm grateful that we have a governor who walks the walk and talks the talk and walks the walk, and has been a great partner. And here today, we're being intentional about providing these excellent opportunities to a diverse pool of talent, pool of candidates. We know that diversity, equity, and inclusion in the workplace brings financial benefits to the companies, but it's so much more than that. It really is more than that. It also improves employee happiness, productivity, and retention by allowing employees to feel accepted and appreciated for who they are. But it also improves innovation and creativity. And you know what else? It will increase the range of skills and talents across the workforce. So this is a program that makes sense. This program is going to help set the standard. It's going to be a wonderful example for the state on the importance of building a talent pipeline that's diverse and one that helps workers perfect a useful, lifelong craft. And I'm proud that I can stand here and say we couldn't get it done without legislators who support this vision. I'm really proud to be standing here with two legislators who really support this vision 110%, and that's Representative Nichols and Representative Kim DuBouclet. Can we give them a round of applause, please? I tell our caucus all the time, we can't walk and chew gum at the same time. We can do a whole lot to keep moving this state forward, and the least you can do is expect us to continue our efforts to move this state forward. I expect great things from this program, and I look forward to watching it grow as we continue to support it in the years to come. Such an honor to be here with all of you. At this time, I'm honored to welcome the new secretary. He's not the one from TV, but please put your hands together for Dr. Sanjay Gupta.
Thank you, Speaker Chris. Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Sanjay Gupta. I'm not the doctor from CNN, as the speaker just said. I get that question many, many times. My name is Sanjay Gupta. Like I said, Governor Pritzker here appointed me as the acting secretary of the Department of Innovation and Technology on June 1 of 2023. Like you mentioned, I've been only here a little over 4 months in my program, and I'm so excited to be here and having the opportunity to serve the state of Illinois, which is my homeland. I bring with me decades of management and leadership experiences, both in the public and the private sector. And the one thing that I've seen common is the gap of skills in terms of available talent and the need for information technology or IT skilled workforce. This program that we just announced today is monumental in our ability to bridge this gap. And I cannot say with enough words to how important this is, because I've seen this both in the public sector and private sector over decades. And here we are together with my partners, with the support of the governor, to launch this program, which is going to have a long-term impact in our ability to serve our communities and create meaningful employment and career paths for our future. There are three distinct aspects of this IT trainee program that I want to highlight here. First, this program establishes a new model to address the gap between the available talent and the need for information technology skilled workforce. Second, it will create an information technology talent pipeline that brings much needed diversity, that the one that the speaker just highlighted, into our workforce and into my agency as well. Lastly, this program draws upon the collective strengths of the City Colleges of Chicago, Lincoln Land Community College, and the state in maturing talent or nurturing talent in communities we serve by offering defined and meaningful career pathways. This program will enroll trainees to be part of an immersive learning program where they acquire foundational knowledge and practical skills in a wide variety of information technology skills. A unique aspect of this program is that these trainees are employees. And as they successfully complete the program, they will have a stable, a state job available for them to move into. How many times do you know of a training program that will allow you a pathway when you complete it successfully to have a meaningful state job? So I would like to emphasize the fact that that is just not the training, it leads into a meaningful employment at the end of that successful completion. I anticipate that the Department of Innovation and Technology's information technology training program to grow and evolve as we learn and refine the program. I want to acknowledge the impressive work of my Do It team, specifically Laura Sorensen, my Chief Technology Officer, who steadfastly championed the program, Jason Barth, Director of Human Resources, and Albert Cole, Chief Administrative Officer, who worked tirelessly with several other Do It team members to develop the program in partnership with Lincoln Land Community College and the City Colleges of Chicago. I want to thank Chancellor Salgado here, Dr. Laurel as well, and Josh Collins, Assistant Vice President, Business Relations from the Lincoln Land Community College, for the collaboratively, but more importantly, an innovative approach in developing this program. I look forward to our continued partnership in growing the program. And now it's my honor to introduce you to Dr. Laurel Barretz from Lincoln Land for her remarks.
Good afternoon. My name is Laurel Barretz with Lincoln Land Community College. Lincoln Land drives economic development, providing customized training to meet the needs of many employers and industries. We are proud to be the educational partner in creating the curriculum and instruction for this innovative initiative. This partnership provides a pathway to employment with the state of Illinois in a high-demand sector. Our experienced faculty, one of which is here today, Dr. Carmen Allen, collaborated with the Department of Innovation and Technology to design this program and are excited to support and engage with trainees as they advance their knowledge and skills. Trainees in this program will earn college credit and complete courses that are aligned with recognized industry certifications. Information technology careers that may have seemed out of reach are now more accessible. We welcome students into this educational pipeline and look forward to elevating the IT workforce in Illinois. And now back to Governor Pritzker.
Thank you, and happy to take any questions from members of the media. I only see one so far, but yeah.
One for you and one for the
Dan.
speaker as well.
Sure.
First of all, the mayor's budget proposal yesterday, the city's only looking at budgeting $150 million for the migrant response, about half what they expect to spend this year. Is it enough, and is that a sign that the mayor's going to be coming to Springfield asking for more money? Speaker, also understand you met with the mayor last week and wondering if he made a specific request for more money from the state on the migrant.
So I guess for my part in answering that question, I'll just say I don't know what the intentions are with it. I just saw it as you did yesterday, the proposal for the entire budget. There's a lot that we look at. I want to be clear, though, that at the state level, we don't just leave cities to fend for themselves on a whole bunch of issues, whether it's mental health, healthcare broadly, job creation, or on the issue of asylum seekers. We are providing services and dollars on top of what cities do, and in the city of Chicago, as you may know, we've already spent more than $300 million, in fact more than $330 million already to support the asylum seekers shelter, making sure they've got the basic necessities that they need. And then, of course, we're working with the federal government and to get them to get work authorizations. And then you saw recently when I sent a letter to the White House, we actually had some reasonably quick action from the White House to help us to manage the going forward situation for the city of Chicago. But
So is that 150 though? Do you think that's going to be enough? Or do you think
you know, I don't know. I don't know how they came up with their number. I mean, we're finding resources wherever we can and supporting the city and surrounding communities and others who are impacted by the influx of asylum seekers, which I remind everybody is the choice that's being made by the opposite party in Texas to basically send all these people here to the state of Illinois. They could be doing it in a different way, but they want to have some sort of chaotic political effect. They will not succeed, and we will be a welcoming state. But as I've said, we've asked the federal government for additional assistance.
Can you restate the question?
Yeah, sure. I understand you met with the mayor at City Hall last week, wondering if the subject of more funding for the migrant response came up and what you told him might be able to be done either in the veto session or in budget discussions for the next fiscal year.
I did meet with the mayor last week. We had a very positive conversation like we always do, but our conversation wasn't limited to one topic. We talked about several things that is on his agenda as the new mayor of Chicago, things that he talked about that would impact him in the coming months, but certainly in the next year or so. The migrant crisis was certainly one of those things that we discussed. And one thing that we completely agreed on was that this is a national crisis that's going to call for a national response, that we need the White House to step up and do more on this issue, and that we join the governor in his call for the White House to do more. And that was specifically stated at that meeting.
Was there a specific dollar figure that he asked for in terms of more funding for the state, a supplemental in the veto session or anything like that?
At that time, there was no request made specifically because I think I made it clear that we were not expecting to do a supplemental budget in the veto session.
Thank you.